Really well, thank you. Now, there's a few changes in your character from the books. I was wondering how you felt about those, and how do you think fans will react to that?
I don't know. I really don't know, because the people I know who've read the book were reading it when I was with them. So I don't know if people have such a commitment to Scott's journey that are they not prepared for a bit of a change? I think we've fleshed him out and given him a real emotional base, and you feel this real, torment that he's going through. He's going through huge turmoil, losing his wife and all of that stuff that goes on. So, who knows?
How hard is it to get into a character like that, who is obviously going through so much, and yet he's also not essentially a villain, but there are darker aspects to him as well?
Well, you can do research on, many things about, there's a lot of, sadly you can watch the news and you see people who have lost, their child has gone missing, or their partner has gone missing, and they do a big police, and press conference, all that stuff goes on. You see it all the time, sadly, in the world. I had a lot of research. I could watch interviews with people in the past who still haven't found their son or their sister or their brother. There's a lot of it, and that's what this story is so compelling, is because it touches on human behavior and social situations that we see, hear of, and experience and watch on TV all the time.
And finally, just a word on Emily. What was it like working with her, and how good is she in this film?
She's a gem. She's not just a gem, but she's the most talented person I've ever met, and I have loved her work since day one. So for me, after being in this business for 8 years, to actually finally get to work with her is just like one of those wonderful moments, like a pinch yourself moment.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Finally, from the sublime to hello, from the sublime to ridiculous. So Emily wasn't actually ever drunk on set, because she was up the duff.
She was up the duff. Yeah, I mean, look at her. I remember like this when we were doing stuff in New York a couple of months ago, and now she's amazing again. Yeah, she's a machine.
Your character is so misunderstood. I mean, if you haven't read the book for half of it, you're thinking, wow, what a dark, must be the villain. It's a really complex role.
That's probably why they cast me.
No.
I don't know, maybe.
Why did you want to do it? And I mean, it's very interesting with the three women.
Well, I always like the fact that you can play a character that people think they know, and then you turn it on its head, and you shock the audience. And that was the fun part of this role. And it was about delivering not just a aggressive man who had maybe anger problems, but also a man who was broken, he lost his wife, and then he finds out all these terrible things about her, which makes him even more broken, and he has questions that he doesn't get answered, and then he has this inebriated woman that decides to tell him that she's the best friend of his dead wife, and he goes with it because I think he's just clawing on anything that will find answers to the life that he's lost. So I feel very sorry for him in many ways, and that's a very interesting emotion to play, and emotions, there's a lot of them.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Suburban trains will never be the same again.
They won't. Keep your eyes closed, that's what I say.
Thanks.